Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself a daily voice message. Today is Monday, the 20th of November, 2023, and the time is midday, and I believe this is a message number 81. I'm leaving you 81 messages since the 31st of August 2023 that I've left you, asking you to engage with me, let me know where my brother is. I have no idea of where you're keeping him or what condition you're holding him under, considering the fact that the last time you attempted to do something similar was over 5 years ago, where at least there was a legal framework in place, namely the Mental Health Act 1989 or 1983, allowed you to put my brother under a mental health section. But this time there is no mental health section in place. There's nothing in place, is there? There's simply you doing as you please and abducting my brother and holding him captive and at ransom like this. It's been, this is message number 81, I believe. It's been 104 days now, 104 days that you have unlawfully detained and are holding my brother captive like this. There are clearly laws that protect every citizen from such arbitrary arrest and detention. That's the whole point of the laws, the Human Rights Act and all these other laws are there to protect civil liberties of individual citizens such as my brother, whom you have just disregarded because you want him to be some sort of crazy mental person that lacks any capacity to do anything. And yet the reality is far from the truth. Far from this contrivance of yours. My brother has full mental capacity. He's authorized me to act on his behalf. I've been caring for him for the last 20 to 30 years. He's my brother. I'm his carer. What's the problem here? Why are you insisting that now I can't even have him in my care? I'm having to learn about your future intentions and the situation from Manningham Housing Association solicitor DWF Mr. Jonathan Smith in a witness statement to the courts that you've got no intention of returning him to me. Yet the reality is that you've got no option but to return him to me, because you cannot keep him detained like this unlawfully. There's no care homes that are appropriate for him that meet his needs. He has a care home here in my care which are meeting all his needs. The only problem we were having was the money that you had taken. We were looking to resolve this issue, and rather than resolving this issue and looking to say, well, you know what, we made a mistake, yes, this is Talib's money, it's unlawful that we're detaining, holding on to this, we'll give you the money. You couldn't do that. You, the local authority, did something even worse. You kidnapped him. Next thing, you're going to do something even worse and kill him off. I'm surprised that he hasn't deteriorated in your care like this, because I remind myself that in July 2018 he had deteriorated to such a state where they just given up and wanted to die. No doubt he's in a situation now where he does not want to live in my absence. I'm his whole world. I'm his brother. I'm his carer. He tells me you're like my mother and father. I'm his parent. I'm everything to him, and you're depriving me of access to him. How truly horrendous. How do you justify that to yourselves, at least? What kind of moral compass do you work under that you are looking to do this to my brother, who's a vulnerable adult, whom you are supposed to be acting in the best interest of, whom the society has entrusted you to make your decisions in his best interest as the law has dictated. And yet the reality is that you're utilizing these laws, you are perverting the laws in order to establish what's in your own financial best interest over doing what you're supposed to be doing. This is completely horrendous and diabolical of you, the local authority, to have kidnapped my brother and not tell me where he is. I am truly aghast at this present predicament. Mr. Browell, I urge you to contact me one way or another to update me or to let me know whether my brother's alive or whether you've killed him off and what kind of condition he's in. I have a right to see my brother. All right, you can't prevent me from seeing him. This is completely ridiculous and an abuse of power and authority on your parts. You know it, I know it. There's no reason that you can hold my brother like this, just like you held my mother and killed her off. Please contact me so I know where my brother is to give me an update. Thank you very much.